Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back, the Rockies franchise here in the show, 17th today. We have an All-Star game in 2019 to go and take a look at and see how our players do in this All-Star game. So this year, I thought for sure we'd have a few All-Stars on this team, but in fact, we got ripped off pretty bad though. If you take a look at the NL All-Star team, you do have one player at starter, I guess you could say. Tyler Anderson, starting pitcher, 86 overall, 13-2 record, 197 ERA. He basically earned it to be in this All-Star game. Then we have no other players in the pitching staff. But then take a look at the All-Star game, the starting order right there. We do have nobody at starter, but we do have one man himself, and that is Charlie Blackmon, 87 overall on the bench. So we have one player on the batting lineup, but we do have one player in the rotation, I guess you could say, for the All-Star game. So it's two All-Stars on a team. I thought I'd have a few more projected All-Stars on this team, such as Arenado, David Dahl, we have Andrew McCutchen. Everyone's been playing well this season, and even like DJ LeMahieu as well, too. He was very good this season as well. So I don't know why those guys are not on this All-Star team. I feel these players I would not put on there, like, some players, I guess you could say, should not be on this All-Star team, but I guess they're there just for the heck of it. But anyway, we'll take a look at this All-Star game here. I'll go and do a quick manage of it just to see how our players play in this game. So the format of this game is I'll have the all-starting pitchers play at least one inning pitched. Then I'll go and get into like the relievers and the closers with one inning pitched as well. So we'll see what happens here with this team and how it does. But right now, first things first, I'm pretty much just gonna go and pitch every player because it's an All-Star game. Nobody really gives a damn about how they play or how it all works out for them. So we'll just go pitch and see what happens. We have a fly out to Lindor, single by Goldschmidt, now Trout's up, he strikes out, and then we do have Bryce Harper up, who strikes out there to end off the inning. And now we get into our All-Star team at the order. We have Sterling Marte leading us off against David Price, their starter, 10-1 record. He's been playing very well this year for the Red Sox. So we'll just go and swing ahead. Right there, he strikes out, Seager strikes out, Stanton, he gets hit by a pitch, so we have one man on, Chris Bryant. We'll just go and swing, and that one's a ground out. So now we're into this part of the game where we've had one inning pitch so far by Scherzer, so we'll go and take him out. So we'll go and bring in the next man himself, and that is, I'm pretty sure it could be, we could maybe bring in Kershaw right now. Might as well just do that. So Kershaw's now in against the face-off against Dickerson, lead off the second. He grounds out, Correa's up, he flies out Donaldson, and he's going to fly out. So good inning by our man, Clayton Kershaw. But now we're into the top, or the bottom of the second inning, facing off against David Price once again. So David Price still in for them. We'll just go ahead and swing ahead. Swing, fly out, and a strikeout by Murphy. So now Clayton Kershaw's up here. He's had one half of inning pitched. We'll go and just take him out because I want to see everybody play on this team because it's an All-Star game. So I'll probably bring in Jake Arrieta right now just because why not. So Jake Arrieta go and face off against Jason Kipnis here in the top of the third. We'll pitch him, ground out, Lucroy ground out, and Lindor fly out. So great inning. Now bottom of the third here, we do have AJ Pollock up, but I think it might be time to go and bring out some of these players after we're done hitting through the lineup. I think we might do that. We'll go and swing ahead for Pollock. And there's a pitching change. So Corey Kluber up there for the American League against AJ Pollock. He gets a single against Kluber. Now we have Lorenzo Cain on. He gets a single. So runners on second and first here with 0 outs here in this inning. So yeah, Sterling Marte up right now. Should we leave him in? I might leave him in. Wait, we'll see what we have here actually. Pinch hit. Who's on this lineup here for center field to get for Marte? Do you have anybody in here? We have one man, Charlie Blackmon. Okay, so since I am the manager, I'm just gonna say I'm the manager of this team, so I can do whatever I want. I'll go in favor of my own team. So bring in Blackmon here, leadoff position. He's pretty good. He's batting, I believe, close to 300, if not 300 on the season. So yeah, he's batting 293, pretty close. So we'll go and swing ahead and see what happens for Blackmon. And he goes and flies out. So Corey Seager now on. I think I might bring in, we'll leave him in there actually. Yeah, because we have no other All-Stars here. We'll just go ahead and leave in Corey Seager. He pops out. Now 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Let's see what Stan can do here with the bases half, I guess 2/3 full. And he goes in singles. So 1 run scores. The NL is now up by 1 run here in this game. So I'm guessing, I'm not sure if they changed the rule in the game yet, but I know it changed in real life, where if you win the All-Star game, you get home field advantage here in the World Series. So I guess it kind of does matter if it's still in the game. Not sure if it really is, but if it is, it matters, I guess, in this game. So we'll go and see if Chris Bryant can go and bring home Lorenzo Cain and Stanton here with a home run. And he strikes out. So now it is top of the 4th inning here. We do have Jake Arrieta on here for the NL. What should we do here, actually? Let's go bring in Garrett Cole, though. I want to see how he pitches here in this game. So if Garrett Cole facing off against Paul Goldschmidt here in this game. He's batting .334 on the season. Let's see what he can do here against Goldschmidt. He goes and strikes out. So now you have Mike Trout here on. He's going to go and get a double. So runner on second right base right here with 1-0 here in this game. So we got to do something here. As now, you have Bryce Harper on here for the American League. Because he is in the American League now, since he is on the Chicago White Sox. So, Harper, come on, Garrett Cole, strike him out. He gets a 2-run home run, and the American League leads by 1. So, bringing in Garrett Cole is not a good idea here, as he's not really playing as well as I thought he would. But you have Dickerson on here. Dickerson grounds out, so 2 outs here. Let's go and finish this one. I'm going to finish this one off here, but Correa gets double here now. As runner on second base here with 2 outs here in this game. Come on, Donaldson. He gets a single. It drives in the run. Now they're up by 2 runs here. 3-1 here in the bottom or the top of the 4th. So, Kipnis just strikeout here. And he does. So, horrible game. Horrible inning there by, I believe that was Garrett Cole. But now we're going to go into the bottom of the 4th here. Our offense has to step up here if you want to do something. Here's now Joey Votto on base against Corey Kluber. Let's see what he can do here with that. But they change the pitcher now, and they bring in Michael Pineda from the Yankees. Let's see what he can do here against Votto. Votto strikes out. Buster Posey, he grounds out. Daniel Murphy, he walks. So runner at first base here. 2 outs. AJ Pollock on. And Pollock strikes out. Damn it. Top of the 5th, we're going to obviously take out Garrett Cole because he sucked. And bring in Colorado's own right now. He's in Colorado. Tyler Anderson, 91 overall. Let's see what he can do here against Lucroy, Lindor, and possibly Goldschmidt here in this inning. And let's see what Lucroy can do. Lucroy, double here to start off this inning. Oh, God. Runner on second base. 0 outs here. Lindor on. He strikes out. Anderson's got the ice in his veins. Goldschmidt on. He's going to single. Drives in the run. Now they're up 3-1. Actually, he didn't even score the run, actually. He got thrown at home plate. So, I guess he allowed the single, but we threw him at a home plate. Doesn't matter anyway, as now it is runner first base, 2 outs with Mike Trout on. Mike Trout, he pops out, and Anderson survives without allowing a run. Perfect inning there by Anderson. But now we're getting into the middle of the game here with the bottom of the 5th. As should we go and take out Lorenzo Cain? I might go do that actually, because he's already bad. Actually, no, we'll see if we'll get him 2 at bats here. Actually, we'll get him 2 at bats. So swing away right here, and they've changed the pitcher now to Marcus Stroman here. So Marcus Stroman is an all-star this season for the Blue Jays. So 2.84 ERA, 10-2 record. He's playing fantastic here for the Jays this season. But Lorenzo Cain, swing away, and he gets a fly here to start off this inning for the NL All-Stars. But now you have Charlie Blackmon on here. Blackmon, he's going to single to get on base here. Runner first, 1-0 here with Corey Seager on. Corey Seager, he grounds into a double play. And that's the end of the inning. So to follow suit of what we've been doing this entire game, we'll bring out Tyler Anderson and bring in another player here, one of the relievers here, the closer or the reliever. Probably will actually bring in. So it looks like we have 4 good relievers here on this team. We'll go and follow suit what we've been doing the entire game. I'll bring out the starter and bring in one of our closers. That's probably going to be Watson actually. Or should we bring in Herrera? Because all these guys are closers. What should we do here? Because they all work as relievers anyway. So we'll bring in Watson here. Anyway, Tony Watson, he's not been playing that well this season. He is an all-star. I want to get him some chance to play because it's annoying whenever you're an all-star and you cannot get a chance to play at all because the starters take up too many innings. So go and bring in Watson to face off against Bryce Harper here. Batting .351 on the season. He might win the batting title in the American League. But we'll go and pitch him and he flies out. Now Dickerson on. Dickerson, he strikes out. Carrera, he's going to ground out. It's a great inning by Watson. Is now heading to the bottom of the 6th inning here. We're down by 2 runs. We have Marcus Stroman here pitching for the American League. We have Stanton on. But Stanton is going to go and see a pitching changes. Justin Verlander's brought into the ball game as a 2.84 ERA. Let's go and drive in some runs with Stanton on base. But Stanton, he strikes out. We have Bryant on. Bryant, he walks. So runner at first base. Looks like 1-0 here in this game as Votto's on. But Votto, he's going to go and get a fielder's choice. Is now runner first, 2 outs here with Posey on. But Posey, he's going to fly out to end off the inning. Now that brings in our next man, which is Herrera. So Kelvin Herrera there, 3.47 ERA, 1-2 record. Let's see what he can do here against the American League lineup. But you have Josh Donaldson on. Josh Donaldson, see what he can do here against Herrera. But Herrera strikes him out. Kipnis strikes him out. Lucroy, he is hit by a pitch. Runner first base, 2 outs here. Lindor on. Lindor is going to see as it looks like Richie Martin brought in for him as Richie Martin. He grounds out into fielder's choice, is now heading to the bottom of the 7th. We do have our lineup on, but our lineup has been playing that well so far in this game. So we'll bring in our man for second base, and that is who plays second here in this lineup. We have Shrimpf. Should we do that? Might as well, actually. Let's see. We have Anthony Rizzo here on. We have Carpenter, Shaw, Shrimpf, Paulson. Can Rizzo play second base? There's no secondary positions right there. Shrimpf, he does play second. He's got some power on him. Ben Paulson, I don't think he could play any of these guys could play second base, really. Actually, Matt Carpenter does. So we might bring in, yeah, we'll do that. Matt Carpenter for Daniel Murphy. Let's see what he can do against Verlander. But Verlander is replaced by Zach Britton, one of the best closers in all of baseball for, looks like the Cleveland Indians actually got picked up right there. So Carpenter, he's going to ground out here. Now you have Pollock on, but Pollock, should we take him out though? That's the question. Should we get 3 at-bats for these starters? Because they deserve to be starters, or at least deserve to get 3 chances to bat. I might give Pollock maybe 1 more at-bat. We'll do that. He grounds out. Lorenzo Cain, I'm giving you 1 more chance, and he's going to go and get a single. So we have Lorenzo Cain on here with Blackman ready to go and hit. But Blackman, gotta take you out even though you're 1 for 2 in the day, just based on the fact that I want some players to play. So we'll take out Blackman in favor of Gregory Polanco here, because he needs to play as well. So Polanco, let's see what he can do here with a runner first base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. And he's going to go and strike out to end off the inning. Pitching change is now we bring in our next man, which is Sean Kelly. So Sean Kelly, he's part of the Mets system here, 3.71 ERA on the season. He's not that great, but I mean, oh well, we'll go and see what he can do here. So you have Paul Goldschmidt here on for the American League. He's going to go get replaced by Jose Abreu here, and Jose grounds out. Mike Trout gets replaced by Spangenberg. He strikes out. Bryce Harper gets replaced by Evan Gattis, and he grounds out to end off the inning. Seager on, but Seager's going to get replaced by, I believe, who's our shortstop here? Nobody. But we might bring in, who plays shortstop here, actually? Alcides, he can play shortstop. Actually, he is shortstop, never mind. We'll bring in Alcides Escobar here, and he starts off with facing off against Aroldis Chapman. Oh no. And he gets a double there. So we have a runner on second base, 0 outs here with Escobar on second, and now you have Stanton on. Stanton, does he deserve a 3rd at-bat because he did get hit by a pitch? I think he deserves some justice here. Stanton, let's see what he can do here with a runner on second base. And he gets a 2-run home run, or tie up a 3-piece here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The comeback inning for the Rockies all season long. So I do have all the motivation, all the pressure off the side, as now we're cleared to go and take over this game with Chris Bryant here on for the boys. But you know what? We got to get everyone at bat here, as probably going to bring in Travis Shaw here, or yeah, I guess Travis Shaw would actually do well. Travis Shaw, get in there, go and drive in some runs. This time he gets walked, so runner first base. It looks like we have 0 outs here in this game to bring up Joey Votto, aka we'll take him out, and bring in the man himself, Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo, runner first base, 0 outs here, swing away, and he gets a single here, gets shot at third base. Runners on the corners here with 0 outs here in this game. Is Buster Posey gonna get taken out for, or should we do a sac fly actually? We have to do that. But we'll go and bring in the man himself, Travis or Yadier. We'll bring in, who's older actually? 36 years old, he might not get a shot anymore. We'll bring in Molina, why not? So Molina here, runners on the corners, just go and sac fly, driving a run, and he gets walked in fact. So runners, bases loaded, your bases juiced here in the All-Star game. Bottom of the 8th inning, 0 outs. Matt Carpenter on second base, playing second base here in this game. Come on, Matt, bring him home. As let's see if actually is there any better options. There's not. I'll bring him home. Come on. Let's see. Do we swing away? That's the question. Sac fly or swing away? Let's see what we could do here. Actually, sac fly could drive in a run, but a single could drive in probably 2 runs actually with 0 outs. you know what, we'll swing away, why not? And he gets walked here, 1 run scored, and now the boys are up 4-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. So we come back from being down 3-1, and now we have AJ Pollock on, but AJ Pollock, he did start the game, so it means that we have to go take him out and bring in another man in the field, and that man's name is Yasiel Puig. The base, like, he's one of the best home run hitters right now in baseball, in this franchise mode. Not in baseball right now, but in the franchise mode. As Puig, bases juiced, 0 outs. Let's see what he can do here with swinging away. But that one is going to bring in a pitching change as Jose Vasquez is brought in. 2.35 ERA. This man's tricky, but he is hittable as Puig's on. But Puig lines out, and that one does not score a run. It's now still bases loaded here. 1-0 here in this game. As Lorenzo Cain, he's on, but we go take him out here and bring in another man, and that is going to be Travis, I guess. We'll bring in Travis. So bases loaded here. 1-0 here. Travis is on. Travis, swing away, my friend. And this time he drives in a single, 2-run score. We're up 6-3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning, with 5 total runs scored so far in this inning. So it's insane as 2 runners on here. 1-0 here in this inning. Already 5 runs scored in this inning. Why not just push it even more as Polanco's on? Polanco, swing away, and he juices them home as a 3-run home run drives in 3. Wait, no, how many runs did it score? I think it scored 3 runs to make it a 9-3 game here in the 8th inning. So the boys are just unloading on the American League in the 8th inning, as pretty much, actually, yeah, we've actually batted around here in the entire 8th. So a great overall inning for the boys. So bottom of the 8th, we came back, we scored more than enough to come back, as now it's just swing away basically to end off the inning. So top of the 9th inning, bring in our last closer in this game, and that man's name is going to be Mark Melancon. So we've actually used all of our pitchers, the pitchers that deserve to play in this game. It's resulted perfectly for us, as now we have Mark Melancon to go close off the game. 1.40 ERA. He's facing off against Dickerson, probably going to get replaced anyway. He's going to face off against Adonis Garcia. He flies out. And he faces off against Salvador Perez. He flies out. Josh Donaldson gets replaced. Actually, no, he doesn't get replaced, as he lines out. And the NL has defeated the AL in the 2019 MLB All-Star Game. So I'm not sure if it actually does count for home field advantage in this franchise mode. No, it doesn't count in real life, but I don't think it actually does count in this franchise mode. They might have changed it. So the boys won 9-3. Player of the game is not available for some reason, but I'm guessing, I'm just going to go ahead and guess that it might be, it has to be Stanton, though. Stanton drove in those runs, got the juices pumping there in the bottom of the 8th, and allowed the comeback to happen in this game fully. So we won 9-3. Great game out of everybody. The boys all played well. Even Blackman played well. He got a single, and Tyler Anderson got out of that one inning, that tough inning earlier in that game. So great overall game. I thought I managed that pretty well. I'm pretty happy how I did it, because I want everybody to play. Everybody did play, in fact, as all of our starters and relievers did play in the entire game. So actually even all of our bench did too. So I'm pretty happy about that. But now it is time to go and sim just a little bit up until the MLB trade deadline, which is on like the 31st or the 1st of August. It's pretty much there. But we'll go and sim probably around, we'll send the Dodgers series for sure, probably to the Miami series. I might do that right now. It's a AAA All-Star game. I'm not going to manage this one, but we'll go and take a look at who's on the team for us. So I'm guessing it's probably this. Take a look at this. Play full game. Who's on this one? So we do have Davis Enfield here for the Colorado Rockies. 9-5 record, 2.15 ERA. He's playing fantastic for us this season. And I think Ross City's on the team too. No, Ross, is he on our team? I can't remember. I don't think he is. I know that name though for sure. I probably saw him in the draft or something. But anybody on the starting line for hitting? And we do have Jonas Spears here, the Canadian, 67 overall, top 50 prospect here this season. So 2 All-Stars there for the AAA All-Star game. Not too shabby right there. And now we'll go and take a look. I'll go and sim up to this Miami series. Tapio's back. We'll go and bring him off the DL, and I'll auto-utilize him and see what happens. But actually, the Giants offering us a trade here. The Giants offered Mark Melancon, Todd Frazier, and Ted Shepard. Mark Melancon just closed off that All-Star game, 92 overall, 34 years old, in exchange for Charlie Blackmon. So this is kind of funny because I do like Mark Melancon, but I didn't want to pull up. Actually, you did have Ross City, that's what it was. So I knew we had him, but it looks like we had 3 All-Stars in that AAA All-Star game. But Blackmon, he's too special of a player, though. I like him too much. His contract is perfect for what he offers this team. He's got 3 years left at 7.7 mil, whereas Mark Milliken, he has, 1 year left at 9.53 mil. Todd Frazier's old. He's like a dinosaur right now, as he is 33 years old, 86 overall. Not that bad, but 8.3 mil. Then Ted Shepard, I'm guessing a prospect. Actually, he's not. 30 years old, 71 overall. So I'm getting basically a good third baseman and a great closer for Charlie Blackmon, who's a little bit younger. Actually, might be, yeah, he's about the same age as Frazier. But Milliken, 34 years old. It doesn't really matter too much for a closer, but still, I don't know, a little bit over price range, though. So we will be making, let's see this, yeah, 9.5 mil, 8.3 mil. So our salary would be going down here if we made this trade. It's not really good for us, but I'll go and decline that one because I like Blackmon too much. So go and sim up the Miami game with no interruptions to see how we play. Now the Tigers are offering us a trade. So Tigers, they want Tyler Anderson, our ace himself, at 29 years old, 91 overall, in exchange for Jurickson Profar. Let's see what he's at here, overall-wise. He is a 78 overall, 26 years old, 8 potential, and Nick Castellanos. What is he here overall-wise? And he is 78, 27 years old. So, alright trade, but I mean, Anderson's worth way too much for us, though. He's our ace, making 4.4 mil, 3 years left, performing way higher than what he's worth here in this season. But it's too much, though. I don't really want those players in exchange for ace Tyler Anderson to get rid of that. Now sim up to the Miami game, and right now we're not playing that well, actually. We've been taking a lot of L's since the All-Star game. So our record so far is 3-2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3-7 in the past few games after the All-Star game. So not good for us. But our team is good enough to go and hold steady here in the NL. We'll take a look at the record here, as looks like we're 7.5 games back of the Giants now. That's not good at all. At least we're in a wildcard spot. We're only 2.5 games back or ahead of the Dodgers. So we gotta watch it, though. Our team is not playing as well as we thought in July, and it's really hurting us right now, as we were ahead by a lot of games against all these NL wildcard teams. So not good, as we gotta go and hold this lead here in this wildcard. So we'll go and take a look so far at our performance here at batting, because our batters better be playing well. And it looks like LeMahieu batting 290, we have David Dahl batting 263, Arenado 253, we have Blackmon 276, 287 out of Kutch, 247 out of Story, 221 out of Valaika, 266 out of Ian Desmond, and Norris at 202. So Norris is playing terrible this season over, like, batting average wise. He's not playing well at all, as we gotta do something here to go and get everyone ready. But Escalona's been playing better than Valaika, though. We'll bring out Valaika and bring in Escalona. Right there. Kiki get in there, and I think that's it. So hopefully it helps it just a bit, but still, we gotta do something here. We gotta acquire somebody in the next episode, possibly, if that's possible, because we gotta do something here. Our pitcher's not playing well, our batter's not playing well, and as a result, our team is playing terrible in July. But Anderson still at a 2.01 ERA, Gray at a 3.53. Holy, he's dropped tremendously. We have Heaney 2.38 playing well. We have Stephen Wright 3.29 not playing that bad, and Robbie Ray at a 4.25. He's just fallen from grace pretty bad. But our bullpen, though, Shipley not playing that well. Finn 3.70, Salas 6.80, McGee 2.87. He's dropped down to earth, playing very well right there. Ben Bowden 4.06. Holy crap, Estevez at a 7.94, Dole at a 5.56, and Doolittle at a 3.89. So our relievers not playing that well as I thought they were. I knew they're playing bad, but I guess they're not as bad, I guess, as I thought they were, pretty much. But we'll go and see what. We'll go into these first two games, actually. We'll sim Robbie Ray. We took the L there, and Anderson, and we go, and Lyles out for a day or two. We'll keep him active. And Randall Smith's out for a day or two. And the Mets are offering us a trade as we won 9-1 against the Marlins. We'll go take a look at this offer and see what they want. So, what do the Mets want? So they have DJ LeMahieu. They want him in exchange for Jose Bravo and Jerry Blevins. Let's see Bravo, actually. Blevins is 84 overall, 35 years old, making 6.2 mil. And then we have Jose Bravo. Holy, he's actually pretty good. He's 19 years old, peak potential, 78 overall. He's got great hitting, great speed, and his power is not really that where I want it to be. But DJ LeMahieu here, how has he been playing recently? He's got great contact. His overall, like, he's a great player overall, actually. I like him. LeMahieu and Bravo. Jose Bravo. Andrew Blevins. His trade is not that bad, actually. I love it. But, I don't know. I don't really want to restart all after getting all this way with our record, because DJ LeMahieu is a big part of how good of a team we are right now in the MLB. 89 overall, huge part of our team, whereas Bravo needs some a little bit more growing before he could be an internal, like, a really good part of the team, where he's driving in runs, contributing very well on this team. So it took him a while to get to that point, but it's not that bad of a trade, though. I've seen worse trades for DJ LeMahieu in the past. We'll decline that one, though, as now I believe we're at the 2019 MLB trade deadline. We'll take a look at the trade block here just briefly before we end this one off, because I just want to see what's available. So, let's see this. 1 week, okay. Do that. And let's see this. So, trade block, we do Sandy Leon, Evasiel Garcia, Jose Ramirez, Hunter Dozier, 27 years old, 79 overall, A potential. Trevor May, 80 overall, relief pitcher. He's got a 3.62 ERA. And then Sean Manaea, though, 80 overall, 27 years old. Who else? Liam Hendricks is on there, 4.50 ERA. Brett Nicholas, 81 overall catcher, batting 244. Mitch Moreland here, 79 overall, batting 291. Tony Kemp. We have, where's some relievers actually? We have Freddie Freeman actually, 85 overall, first baseman, 29 years old, batting 337. JT Realmuto, 275, he's batting. Who else is on here actually? That's alright. I'm gonna see some good pitchers here actually. And we have one here, Matt Reynolds, 80 overall, 34 years old, 2.49 ERA. He's playing very well actually. And they want a shortstop. The Cubs. Who else is on here? Chris Colabello, the man who took PEDs, 74 overall, 35 years old. Then we have Anthony Descalafini. He's got a 79 overall, 28 years old, with a 2.37 ERA. Josh Fields, 3.21 ERA. Who else is on here? We have Tyler Duffy, 4.18. And that's pretty much about it, though, actually. You have Tony, 3.58. And Contos at a 228. So Contos is one of those guys I saw last time that I'm thinking of getting. If we were to get Contos, it'd have to be probably Kurt Kemp, Casto, Cohen. We have Burns. I mean, it's not that bad actually. There's actually really good trades actually for us. Because if we're getting a good reliever that could go and help us to a World Series title, it's worth it definitely in my books. And some of these guys are not really part of our prospect system because A, they either are not going to develop at all, or B, they already suck. And right now, one man who might not develop at all is basically Sean Burns. He's got a C potential, 62 overall, 20 years old. He'll be stuck in the minors as basically for his entire career. For his Contos here, he's ready for the MLB, 33 years old, prime veteran here with a good ERA in his later seasons. So we could pull off this trade possibly next episode because that'll be the trade deadline episode for this series. So now, before we go into this one off, we'll go and take a look at what we have here in the free agency, as some of these guys could help us out, but I mean, we do need more pitchers than anything, and we do not find that many good pitchers here in this free agency. But we'll go and take a look at a record run one last time before we go in this one off, as now we're 7.5 games back still of the Giants. We're 65-37, and right now we're sitting not really that comfortable here in a wildcard spot. So we're at 1.5 games ahead of the Dodgers here. We got to win game after game if we want to stay in this wildcard spot and hopefully go and make the playoffs this season. So anyway, I guess in this episode off right here, make sure to subscribe for more Rockies franchise mode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.